What up? Project Newman here, and today we're here at Wikiwa Springs. It's a little bit more gloomy than it was yesterday. An apt metaphor for what it's going to feel like some days when you're fighting a battle. Maybe you're sick, maybe you're trying to change your life, maybe you're trying to overcome insecurities, maybe you're trying to get out there more, whether it be financially, business wise, or maybe you're overcoming this sickness. You're going to have days where it feels like this. It's going to feel like it's dark, it's rainy, nobody else is showing up, you're not going to want to continue. What do you do on days like this? This is a really personal video for me, personally, because there's going to be so many days, especially when you're sick, when you don't want to get out there, when you just don't want to keep on researching. You have all the things on your routine that you want to do, that you have to do to keep on recovering, but you just feel like giving up. You're going to have days like this where you don't feel like doing what you know you should be doing, for either being your own boss, making your own business, taking the supplements that you know you should take, doing the rehab exercises you know you have to do, doing the visualization exercises, doing the breathwork exercises, doing the yoga, doing the walking. You're going to have days where it just feels like you don't want to do it. You're going to feel indecisive. Shifts in the weather, shifts in your diet. You're going to feel weird. You're going to wake up on certain days and you're just going to feel very strange, lower energy, a little bit grumpy, insecure. You're not even going to know why. It's going to be very confusing, especially if you're dealing with mold illness, vaccines, long COVID, mystery illnesses, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, whatever you're dealing with. Maybe it's a weak gut. Maybe you ate some kind of seed the other day that's messing with your digestion. Maybe you ate stale lentils. Maybe you didn't soak the lentils enough. There's all kinds of reasons, and you're not going to know why. You're going to have all these theories, all these reasons why you shouldn't continue, but you have to keep on going. You have to understand what to do on days like this. So I want to tell you what I've done on days like this so that you can stay strong, stay encouraged, and not feel so dramatic. Don't feel like it's weird that you have off days, or that you have different days, or that you have days where you feel like not taking action, maybe even weeks, maybe even this last weeks or months. Maybe you feel like you're in a slump. Maybe you feel like you're stuck. Maybe you feel like you're in a depression. Maybe you feel like you're procrastinating. Well, all these terms have something in common. Your energy isn't functioning how it should. Your mind is not functioning how it should. And you keep on pushing off action, and you feel like you're in this muck. And you have to know what to do. And so I'm going to tell you what happened to me. A lot of times in my life when I was sick, especially, like when I was sick with mold illness, long COVID, and vaccine injury at the same time, I had to go through this for a year and a half, just feeling incredibly weak, incredibly fatigued. Like, you don't even imagine. Like, it takes incredible amounts of energy just to get up and go to the bathroom. Like, so I've been at that level for over a year, and I'm just been recovering for the past 6 to 8 months. There's times where you literally don't even want to move. You just want to numb yourself. You just want to smoke some weed. You just want to literally hijack your consciousness into fantasy. You just want to do whatever it takes to not have to face reality. I get it. I get what that feels like. It feels like there's no hope. But look at me now. Look at me now. You have to remember, there is always hope. You have to just stay in motion. Even if it's just your mind thinking, all right, de-dramatize this, destigmatize this, stop resisting it, just let it be. It's temporary. That's a key word. It's temporary. Or this is just a lie. This is just fake. This is so temporary. This is not how it's going to be forever. That's the thing that you have to keep on reminding yourself. This is not forever. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. There's always hope. There's always hope. There's always hope. And even if you're just decreasing the negative thoughts, that's where you have to start. You can't deny that you're having negative feelings, pain in your body, negative thoughts. But even if you can just keep this in the background running, I feel like crap. I really feel like crap. Everything about me feels like crap. I feel like a piece of garbage. even if it's just this reassure, a murmur in the background, this slight echo, maybe it's my voice. This is temporary. This is temporary. These feelings are temporary. It's just a mist. You're still there. You are still there. This is just a mist. This is just a haze that you're going to come out of. It's going to clear. And all of a sudden you're going to feel, there is hope. There is hope. No matter what you're going through. If it's a sickness, you can get through it. If it's something in your personality, an addiction, you can get through it. Keep on going. This is temporary. You have to keep hope, and you have to remember there are so many things that you can do. And don't be blinded by the false lack of hope that your mind is giving you. So what would have helped me when I was dealing with the mold illness, vaccine injury and long COVID at the same time, would be reach out for help earlier. Start talking to your friends, talk to your family, tell them how much you need help. Don't hide, really don't hide. Talk to a psychologist, talk to a support group, talk to your pastor, talk to your brother, talk to your sister, talk to your mom, talk to your dad, talk to your close friends, and try to implement some of the suggestions that they're giving you. They're probably going to tell you, maybe you should try this doctor, maybe you should try that doctor. I get it. You don't want to waste all your money on what ifs. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start seeking help somewhere. You can't just lie around and do nothing forever. When you're in that weird stuck place, just remember, even if you take a little bit of action, just trying something new, either if it's on your own or with a professional, you're still moving, you're still trying. It is very helpful to get help from a professional who knows exactly what you're going through. And by all means, don't defer your health for the sake of money. Okay? I did that. I suffered and I suffered and I suffered way more than I should have. I should have just sought help from a holistic doctor earlier. Who cares if it costs $1,000? Who cares? If he's going to help you recover 1% faster, 5% faster, 10% faster, maybe he'll just give you the idea of what to do to recover faster. It's worth the money. Money is useless if you feel like crap, okay? It's worthless if you feel like crap. You have to use the money to revitalize yourself, to get yourself back into action. A lot of people don't realize, even when they're well, that this is a fight. This is a battle. Every single day is a battle. And if you don't realize it, it's because you're not aware. You're not aware of on how many levels it's a battle. Your body is fighting a battle every single day. And you don't want it to come to the point where you're losing the war. All right? And more and more people are coming to that point in their 20s and their 30s even, because everything is so toxic and people aren't aware and they're not acting like they're in a war. You're supposed to be a warrior right now. You're supposed to be a health warrior right now. You don't even realize how many things are coming against you. It's sad. It's frankly very sad, because maybe 5 or 10 years later, you're going to get hit with something hard. And there's voices like mine trying to warn you right now. A lot of people don't listen. Some people listen, a lot of people don't listen. They have to get hit hard in the jaw. Boom! And they're going to be on the ropes, they're going to be down, and they might even be out. That's what happened to me. Believe me, there's so much happening in your immune system. All the cells of your body are fighting extremely hard every single day to try to detox you from every single toxin and poison that's coming at you. Not only is the world externally trying to enslave you and trying to use you and trying to scam you, but there's all kinds of environmental toxins. And your body's constantly fighting this battle, trying to keep you afloat. So you have to treat it like that. When you're well, treat it like that. Eat only the best foods. Take care of yourself. This is a battle. You're only going to realize this. Some of you are only going to realize this when you're up against the ropes and life is hitting you like freaking George Foreman. Boom, 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 boom. And he won't stop. He will not stop. Life can be very freaking brutal. Some of you are feeling it right now, and you know what I mean. The mold toxicity, vaccine injuries, even just getting flus, heavy metal poisoning. You know how many things can come against people? Your organs are struggling every single day to support you. You know how many people have leaky gut and gut issues nowadays? Don't let it happen to you. You have to fight. You have to fight. You have to wake up and you have to fight. I'm here for you guys to warn you, because any slight slip in your defenses, in your immune system, boom, you can get hit by something real hard. and then it's hard to come out of it. I was such a healthy guy, and I am right now because I've been working for 2 years fighting this fight. But rewind 2 years ago, I'm extremely healthy and strong, tons of energy, working out every day, super enthusiastic. What happens is I start living in my garage that I built out so that I can rent out the other rooms in my house. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was working. I was making $8,000 a month renting out the rooms on Airbnb. I went to the garage and I didn't know that there was mold. We made it look pretty. It looked decorated. It was fantastic. 8 months of living in mold slowly made me start to feel a little bit off. You don't really know. But you know what happened? I got a chink in my armor. So there's a chink in my armor. And I'm going to tell you what happened that brought me down. Slowly started to get bogged down, not really knowing why, feeling a little bit anxious, anxiety. Started going out trying to find more work, trying to find jobs. A little bit anxious, interviews and all that stuff. Starting to feel a little bit lonely, isolated, not a lot of socialization. I was retired, guys. I was straight up retired. I didn't need to work anymore. Made a bad investment in a pickup truck and Airstream. Lived in that for a couple days too. That was probably moldy. The AC was moldy. I didn't know about these things, alright? I thought nothing like this could happen to me. So I'm worrying, I have mold all around me. And not really a lot of like energizing, boosting social interactions, right? So I was a little bit stressed out trying to get my dating life together. And I didn't have a girlfriend, so no intimacy there. And what happens then is I get back into pornography. Whoops. And losing that energy on top of everything that was happening, I distinctly felt myself start to go down even faster. That was the turning point. I distinctly felt myself starting to go down faster. And what happened after that was I got long COVID. Just body aches for 5 days, body aches that made you not want to move. I didn't know what was happening. In bed for like 3 days, hardly walking around, can't work out, don't know what's happening. Thought I would just get better after a week or two, didn't get better. 3 weeks later, thinking I should join this medical program. I have to get a vaccine, updated vaccine, because I haven't had a booster in 10 years. It was the Tdap, I think. No, it was the MMR. It was the MMR. Get a vaccine, boom! Boom! Another hit. I start going down, guys. My energy, my voice, my immune system, my digestion. I start getting so messed up, so tired, bad sleep. I'm just depressed. I'm anxious. I'm losing my mind. And you know what? That lasted a good year and a half. Year and a half of hell. Absolute torturous hell. You don't even understand. You do not understand how bad it was. It made me suicidal. I just wanted to kill myself to escape the pain. Prolonged torture. Imagine some Nazi is torturing you every single day. You can't hardly eat. Eating hurts you. Walking hurts you. You feel like you have concrete in your veins. You feel horrible. You feel depressed. Your voice gets weak. It hurts to talk. It's painful to exert the energy to talk. You can hardly walk around. Imagine that for a year and a half, okay? This is what's happening to people in society. This is not just me. I found so many groups of people that are part of long COVID support groups, chronic fatigue syndrome support groups, fibromyalgia, mold sickness, all of these wonderful factors that people are dealing with. There's entire communities of people who literally have had these conditions for 10, 20 years and feel like they cannot recover. They're still stuck. They're still stuck in that hellhole because they cannot gather the physical, mental, and spiritual vitality that uplift themselves to get out of there. It is hard. I could have killed myself, guys. I could have straight up killed myself. I was fantasizing about it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and months. I was fantasizing about it. I knew exactly how. It was bad. It was so bad. You cannot even imagine that life can get so bad. I'm telling you. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what can grab your ankle. You don't know what Grim Reaper is stalking you and just waiting for a chink in your armor, the opportune time. Shink! He will slash you and he will torture you. That's the world we live in. It is vicious. Don't think that just because you live in America that you're immune to all these things. No, 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 no. You must be careful. Chronic disease and diseases in America are at similar levels in other countries. It's just a matter of time if you're living irresponsibly. You see those commercials of what happens to people when they smoke. That's a real thing. You see what happens to people when they do hard drugs. That's a real thing. You see what happens to people when they get cancers from eating all this toxic food. That's a real thing. You see what's happening to people when they get too many vaccines and heavy metals and fluoride and fluorine and bromide in their system. Not good. Not good. These little symptoms compound. This is real. This is real. And people are just putting their head in the sand thinking that won't happen to them. No, 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 no. We need warriors. We need people talking more about this. We need people protecting each other about this. We need people spreading this information. I have videos on all of the topics I talked about. Plastics, how to avoid the toxins in personal care products, heavy metals, how to detox heavy metals, what can happen with heavy metals, the symptoms, how to get rid of it, how to avoid it, how to detox from it. I talk about all these things. I talk about mold toxicity. I talk about your diet. I talk about how to remediate every aspect of your health. Because this is the reality of what we're living in. Because there's these overlords making money, lobbying so that they don't have to make changes to their products, big pharma, big food, so that they can feed you the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheapest and just milk you like their cow. Boom, 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 boom. They don't give a crap about you. They do not give a crap about you. Other countries is better. They have laws preventing them from doing this. But you know what? Even just eating the wrong food nowadays, you gotta be so careful. You gotta be so careful. You don't want to have weeks and months and years of dark nights of the soul where it's dark and raining on you and you almost die. Okay? Okay? And if you're in that place, believe me, you can get out. Start with what I'm telling you. Don't judge yourself. Believe that there's hope. Talk to people. Keep moving. Get in a support group and never give up, okay? Never effing give up. You can come out of this. I had a friend, Roman, and he spoke with me at my darkest times, and he said, whenever you need to talk, call me. Whenever. When I was feeling suicidal, when I was feeling dark night of the soul, I call him, and I would just whimper. Pathetic. But you can't judge yourself. You are being beaten down by demons. Don't be hard on yourself. The fact that you have not conceded means that you're stronger than them. They cannot crush you. And when you overcome them, then it's payback time. Then it's time to wage a spiritual war against these guys. And then they're going to be the ones afraid. And your victory will echo and echo and echo and ring in the ears and the hearts of other people. And it will never stop ringing, because it will continue to ring and to echo. And this is your spiritual legacy. And this is what you're meant to overcome. And you're going to come out of this fire so cleansed and so purged, like all the dross melted off, all the gold shining, just shining so bright. And you're going to be completely new, and you're going to have a new mindset. And you can do it, and you can overcome. And the previous fires that used to scorch you, once you're purified from that, you're going to enjoy the warmth. You're going to be that much stronger. You're going to be so purified that you're going to say, those hellfires used to hurt me. Now I need a bigger challenge. It's going to grow you. This is for you. You are growing from this. Every day that you're still alive, you're growing from this. Every day you're looking for a solution and hoping and still laughing and still trying and still breathing. You're growing. You're resisting. You're resisting these evil forces coming against you. Whether it's the mold, the parasites, the stomach bugs, the viruses, whatever you're fighting, you're resisting these demons. They are demons. You look at them microscopically, you will see they look like demons. They are demons. Believe me, they act like demons, they look like demons, they exist, they really are there. They're demons. You're killing them, the worms, the bacteria, All of these things that are trying to kill you, they are trying to kill you, believe me. They're trying to take over. The cancer is trying to take over. You are fighting demons, and you take strength. Take spiritual strength. Do the yoga. Go to church. Sing and still give praise to God. He will uplift you. He will give you strength in your worship. Cry, cry, and cry. The emotional release. Keep on crying. Cry as much as you need to. Yell as much as you need to. Get into a fury as much as you need to. I got into such furies, I would pound my bed and pound my bed. I wouldn't know where the strength is coming from. Nasal congestion, can hardly breathe. Stomach congestion. Diarrhea for over a year. I'm telling you, I was so angry. I was so furious. I was so outraged. I would hit my bed and say, I'm going to kill all of these things coming against me. I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill them. And I'm still so angry about it. I'm still so angry at these things. I need revenge. I need you to beat them. I need you to beat them. I need to change people's minds so that they can overcome these things, because there's people there for me when I needed it. And things need to change in the country. We need to change the consumer landscape by buying only the best and highest quality. We have to starve out these bastards who are selling us poison. Starve them out. Those demonic bastards. Selling our children poison. Fake food? Are you kidding me? And we're just buying it. We're not doing the research. We're thinking it's fine. It's not okay. It's not okay. You have to be furious about this. Don't you care about your children? Don't you care about your life? Don't you care about your health? Believe me, you will when you see the suffering. And you can already see it. Don't turn the blind eye. We have to vote with our dollar. We have to vote with our purchasing. We have to buy and reward the companies who are doing it right. We have to stand up for this so that our legislators know what we will vote for. We have to raise our voice. We have to stir up the pot. We have to starve them out. Starve them out. Stop buying the poisonous cosmetics. Stop buying the poisonous food. Stop buying the plastic products. Stop buying the heavy metals. Support the use of water filtration units, shower filtration units. Invest in all of these things. Support the companies that are doing it right, because this is life or death. Not just for you, for your children, for your family, for your friends. Don't let the suffering continue. It's an insidious thing. They think that they can just go under the radar. This is information warfare. This is warfare against our country, but it's sublimation. They're not fighting all-out wars on obvious fronts. They're trying to destroy you. They're trying to control the population. They're trying to use you. They're trying to crush the culture in subtle ways that they can just... It's called espionage. Let's not let them do that. Let's wake up. A lot of people are stuck and can't even change their life. They have no willpower. Their will is snuffed out because their health is snuffed out. Restore your health. Start regaining that godlike energy. Oh, that godlike energy. Regain it. Little by little. You will have to fight. You will have to fight for every ounce, every single day. You'll have to fight. But believe that you can regain it. Use your mind. Visualize it and believe. Mind-body medicine. Your spirit is so strong, you have to recognize. And once you grab hold of that, reality will recognize, and your body will recognize that you're not down and out. You're not down for the count. You don't think that it's incurable. You believe that you can recover. Look at the stories of people that can recover, that have recovered. Listen to me. I was so hopeless. But there's hope. And it's a real fight. It's such a fight. But you can regain your energy. Look into Sadhguru. Look into his yogic practices. Get the free app. Do the visualization for health. Do the visualization for success every day. Start using mind-body medicine. Use herbs. Watch my channel. Use all the herbs and supplements you can. Gather every single ally you can on your side. Don't underestimate the power of good food and of herbs and of good association, of getting in positive environments. Use sound healing. Use worship. Use the church. Use drum circles. Use sound healing at these yoga studios. Use every weapon. Use every weapon. Fight. Keep on fighting. Keep on believing. Keep on watching me. Keep on watching my channel. We have to change. We have to wake up. We have to regain our health. We have to be strong. You have to believe. Just believe. Just believe. When I heard people say this, I couldn't do it. They said, don't judge yourself. Love yourself. Keep on believing. Keep on hoping. It's so hard. I get it. It's so hard. Take the next step. That's all you can do. Take the next step. Keep on walking. And you'll find you can make it through this dark tunnel. Sometimes you feel like it's an endless dark tunnel that you're walking through and there's no light. But guess what? You still have a little bit of light inside you because you're not dead. You're still alive. You're still breathing and you're still walking. Even if you're just sitting in the puddle, you can still get up. You can still keep on walking. If you keep on going, something good will happen. You'll get to a better place. Not saying it will be instantly good, but it's better than being back there 5 feet. Even if you walk forward 5 feet in a year, you're 5 feet closer to liberation. Never give up. All right? There is a way. Keep on trying new things. Get the people to support you. Keep on watching the inspirational things. Reconnect with joy. And for God's sake, try to actually love yourself and enjoy anything. Try not to shit on yourself when you're in this shitty position. Try, just try. Affirmations help. Affirmations help. But for God's sake, keep on going. You are stronger than you believe. You are a warrior, okay? You can make it out of this. And the sun will start to shine again soon enough. And it will take you out of the shadow. And you'll realize you're so glad that you stuck in there. You're so glad that you stuck in there. Because it's not forever. It's not permanent. It's temporary. And you'll find the sun shining on you one day and you'll be so happy that you spoke to those people that encouraged you, that kept you in the fight, that kept you in the game. And you'll be so happy because you're a winner. And even as you fight, you're a winner. So just remember this. It'll give you context for when you're struggling in life later. Remember this. You'll be able to overcome anything in the future. Just overcome this little by little. You don't even understand how this will correlate and transfer into your ability to have a powerful will, to have such a burning will, to have such shining and burning will. And you will be so much stronger. I'm telling you, you're coming out of this evolved. You're coming out of this like a phoenix. You're coming out of this like a beautiful butterfly. And it's glorious. It's so glorious. Your will be so strong. And you'll only see when you die. We'll only see when we die what it all really meant. But just keep on going. When you have hard days, remember this. Watch this video again and again. When you're having hard days, just remember this. Just show up. Just take one small step. Don't judge the outcome. And just be grateful that you're still here. It's very unpredictable what's going to happen. It's like the weather. You never know what the next day will bring. You never know what the next hour will bring. It's kind of like today. I literally didn't know if it was going to be raining so I can shoot this video now. My energy was so weird, just based on the weather, just based on what I ate last night. Weird lentils? Maybe. Mold in the Airbnb that I'm staying at? Maybe. But I'm still out here. I'm still out here. I'm so glad I'm still out here. We're going to go hiking now. We're going to take a dip in the spring. Wakiwa Springs in Orlando, Florida. Project New Man, guys. We have a mission. I hope you see the mission. Revolutionize your health. Become a new man. And your influence will echo. We have to change this poisonous society. But change your own poisonous society first. I love you very much. I'm here for you. Like the video and subscribe so that we can promote this message. and check out the videos. Check out the videos because they're made for you. They're made for people who are struggling with things just like this, so that you can be empowered in your body, your energy, your mind. You can live a glorious life. You can live a beautiful life. You can live an abundant life. You can be productive and successful. Especially nowadays, there's really, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. But first, overcome, overcome, overcome. Be healthy. And we'll talk more.